Hey, this is Jenny Jones. Listen, I had to come back for your last call, right? So I know you guys are saying, well, why is he back again, right? And I'm going to show you a couple of things that just happened. So again, if this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like, subscribe. I always put that out there. You never know what I'm going to come up with, right? I may do a live. I may share some different things. Sometimes it's members only, sometimes it's not, but I almost put this behind members only because I'm going to share a couple of things with you guys. So I'm back here at last call, right? And I have a confession to make, but I'll talk about the confession at the end. So if you haven't seen the video where I talked about the last call when it first came, either one of those videos should probably be up top or below or inside the descriptions. So I've already went through all of these in detail. One of the ones I wanted to talk about, there's two though that I want to talk about. So the first one I want to talk about that's not even here. You can't even see it here. If you go to Appsumo, right, and you look through the last call, anywhere you do not see it, right? It says shop last call, and you see that you only see these 10 here. You have to go here, right? You have to go here, and guess what? They brought Remo back. They brought Remo back for last call. I'm going to share with you, they just added some pricing add-ons. I'm going to show you what the pricing add-ons are. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to show you that one. I'm also going to show you a new release today from Paro. So I'm going to show you both those. I'm saying this is my Mayday. This is emergency. Before the last call lands, I wanted you to take a look at these two. And then I will have my big confession at the end of this video. So stick around. So let's go over to my desktop and let's look at the actual Remo pricing. And these are add-ons to buying Remo. These are the add-ons that you can get. This is nice. So let's take a look at it. All right. So what I wanted you to take a look at, this is the actual pricing, right? This is the pricing that they released, and you have to be a member already of, you have to be a member already of their actual program, right? And so these are the actual pricing that they have. So they have your tier 1, your tier 2, and your tier 3. So what these are the additional add-ons that they added, right? So you can have an additional team member for one-time costs. These are one-time costs. These are one-time add-ons, one-time charge only, that if you buy any one of those, obviously using my link in the description below, you'll be able to see that. But you can add one additional team member for $30. You can add an interactive content banner, meaning that you can add another banner. I think you get 6 already, but if you wanted to add another one each time you want to add one, it's a $30 charge to just get that added to your room, right? But if you're running concurrent events and you want to run a multi-campus event, so when you see they'll have one event on one side of the map, and then you scroll the map over, and if you want to go to another event, then they have a concurrent event that you can run at the same time, or you can run 2 separate events at the same time, right? So you can have these 2 events connect, or you can just run 2 separate events. You can be doing one on whatever you want to do, and then you can be doing one on house painting, and then you can do another event on, curb appeal, right? And so 2 different events. So if you have the highest tier, which is 300 members, then you automatically get 600 members for this price. So instead of paying the full price to go up, you can just get another set of members there, and you can set that, and you can run at the same time. So now also they've added the always on open event. The max people you can put in there is $25, and the maximum people you can put in there is for $25. I mean, I'm not $25. Sorry about that. My wife just texted me. She says, hey, I need $25. I'm like, dude, you always wait until I go live, or you wait until I get on and start recording to tell me these things. So I had to put her on blast there. But so you can get the always open event office here at $3.99. It's an additional add-on there. And of course, white label is already included at the tier 3, but you can add that on at the tier tier 2 at $249. Now, if you haven't gotten my course yet, you'll know why it's important to have the white label. I added another additional bonus I added one tool that's going to blow your mind. I can assure you it will cover the cost of the course. If I still have coupons left, I think it's $12, but if not, it's $24. So I've added 5 tools. 5 tools. I've added 5 tools to Remo to extend the Remo to make it even that much more valuable. There should be a link in the description for that. So I added 2 bonuses. So one is to kind of show you, and I think I kind of shared with people on my live the other day what's included in that bonus, but I actually give you another bonus. So now you have 5 tools that you can add to Remo today, right? And then it was already valuable with that, but once you see this 5th tool, it's going to blow your mind with that. So I promise you, your mind will be blown. I promise you, right? And you guys know I don't make those kind of promises that often, so I'll just let you know. So if you haven't picked up the course for that, you can pick that up. There should be a link in the description for that. All right, so enough with that, right? And I don't want to spend a lot of time on this video. I want it to be short as possible. So let's move to the next thing that we talked about, Partnero. So what Partnero have just added, right? The email just came in this morning. I'm like, oh my God, it's a perfect opportunity to let people know. I talked about Partnero already. I already told you about these different tools where they have value and you don't really know that they have value, but they have a good team, a good technical team, and they're adding different things. What they've added is they've added a very unique feature here. It's called their the build a referral portal for your program, right? And it's a referral portal, right? So it's just a referral portal, and inside the referral portal, a person can collect their link and they can see how many friends have signed up. They can see how many friends have upgraded, and they can see what kind of rewards they've unlocked. This is powerful. That's why I was telling you to go with the highest tier, because if you can have 100,000 newsletters, you could just send out newsletters and just let people earn different things. And I talked about that in my other video. And I was telling you how you can just use that alone. You don't even need to run ads. You can build a full-blown ecosystem just running, your email systems. You can do that just by running this, and people will have their own portal here. Let me see. They said the components of it's a refer a friend program. This feature lets you, let me reading it. It just came in. This feature lets referrers easily obtain their referral link and track their progress. So it's doing everything in one. And this is just inside the referral portal. They just added that on top of what they had already. And this could totally be, this is your logo here. It can totally be customized for you, right? And so you can put your own logo there, put your own branding on it, and depends on how many programs you're able to do. I think the highest one, I want to say a tier 2 was 30 programs. I think the one after that is 50 programs. Let me take a look at it here real quick. I just want to make sure. So the highest programs you can do on tier 2, oh no, the highest you can do on tier 2 is 10 programs, but the highest you can do for the tier 3 is 30 programs. So you can run 30 different refer link programs. Crazy, I know, right? And so that's what that is. Now, for my last confession, and I wanted to give you that before I sign off of here, and let me show you what it consisted of. So this is my software program that I use, manage all of my projects. I'm always doing different quarterly projects, and that's how the clients that I'm working with, is the students that I'm teaching, I'm showing them how to triple their income every single year. And you do it by running these quarterly projects, major ecosystem projects that move your company along. So once I bring people into my program, and if you want access to this tool, just let me know, reach out to me. I'll show you where to get this tool. And again, of course, it was an LTD. It's no longer on LTD. But I'll give you a referral link. This is a master tool. I love this tool. The reason why I'm showing it to you, this is my layout for the rest of 2024. I'm already working on 2025. So I have that already geared up. So what I'm showing you is I went back, and I'm going to tell you what I did. And this is my confession. So if you've watched all of my other videos, you'll know that I said that I was going to stand on the fence when it came to Task Magic. That's what I told you. I said, hey, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I don't think I need it, right? until I went back and I was doing some review. And the fourth quarter is where I have a dollar sign there. Obviously you can see that, but I was going to do something that was going to require a lot of repeated tasks. And I was going to have to re-engage my VA, right? And I was like, the task that I want her to do, it's going to cost me more than what Task Magic would be, right? So it would probably cost me to have her do those. It would probably be around $1,500, right? Because I want her to do a lot of different things, but I want her to help me get ready for my launch in January. So this was going to start in October, and I wasn't even looking at it. And the only reason why I'm showing you this is because I wasn't even thinking. So when people came to me, but I said, so I pulled Task Magic off the shelf. I got to tell you, I don't know that I'm going to have the opportunity to be able to get to you to let you know how good Task Magic is. But I went to their YouTube channel. They're doing a lot of things. This tool can do a lot of things, right? And so what I did was I said, man, let me get in here. Let me figure out what this tool is. I think you only have about another day left. I think for, it ends May 10th. What's today? Today's the 9th. So you only have one day left. So I ended up picking up Task Magic. So I just wanted you to know that. I wanted to be transparent with you, my subscribers and my members. I ended up picking it up because I need some repetitive tasks done. Here in the fourth quarter in order for my major launch first quarter of 2025. So again, I pulled it off the shelf. I'm going to see what it's about. I went to their YouTube. I was thoroughly impressed, read their comments. So instead of me paying $1,500 for my VA, hopefully she doesn't see this video, but I'm going to pay either $800 or I think it's $900. Let me look at it. That's a lot too, but I'd rather pay that instead of it's $900. I get the Appsumo Plus, and then I had some coupons. I had about 200, so I'm gonna spend about probably $700 to max it out. And the only reason why I'm gonna max it out is because I may need some tasks to be done overnight. So I'll use the dedicated IP cloud, and let it run up there and run overnight. So I just that was my confession, right? I'm not being usher or anything like that. But I wanted you to know that I did pick it up. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I don't know. But if it does, based on the things that I saw on their YouTube channel, based on the things that I see that it can do, I think it can serve its purpose for what I need to have done. And I do this once a year, right? I do this once a year. I don't do it that often. But if it's going to give me unlimited workspaces, unlimited users, right? It's basically how can have unlimited people working for me instead of having one person work for me. So again, anything that I think that my VA can do, that I have to do, hey, click on this, download this link, get these names from here, export them into here, pull them into here, and then move them to this file, fill out this form with those names and stuff like that. If it can do that, and I'm hoping it can, I don't have to spend $1,500 every year to hire a VA. And even more now, once I figure out what it can do, I will just use my Task Magic for a one-time purchase and get that done. So again, that's my confession for today. Hopefully this is my last video for this particular topic. Again, don't forget, Remo came back, I think they're back for all your last calls are leaving, but I think Remo came back for an additional 4 days. So they're back for 4 days. So do some math, think about it. And I think from what I heard from them and from what I understand, unless I understand it wrong, unless they wrote back to me in my email wrong, once you buy any one of these tiers from Appsumo, definitely using my code because I just brought you this juice, you can go here and you can always use these as a one-time add-on, right? You may not have the money today, but you say, hey, when you get ready to run a concurrent event, you can just accept 50% down from the client, pay enough, and then pay for the concurrent event, and you'll have that for lifetime. These are all one-time lifetime costs for you. And again, don't forget the link to my course that I'm showing you 5 tools. The last tool, you never saw this coming. I didn't even see it coming. And then I tested it. And oh my God, right? It's crazy, right? So that's in there. Even if you just buy my course to learn what the fifth tool is, there's 3 tools on there that will completely surprise you, right? They will completely surprise you. But there's 5 tools on there. 2 may not surprise you, but there's 3 that will definitely surprise you. And there's one on there you never knew. No one even knows about it. I shared it with maybe one person, but no one even knows about it. So that's in the course. You'll get that. It should be a coupon in there for 50% off if there's any left. I've had a lot of takers on that. So again, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Thank you guys for being subscribers to my channel. Again, I'm always trying to stretch you, trying to grow you, trying to make sure your businesses are growing. I still have, I had 2 people graduate out of my coaching academy. I still have room for you if you still want to try to get in before we meet the 6-month mark of this year. And I got some major classes happening, so I'm not going to take on any more after probably 30th of June. All right, you guys take care. This has been Jenny Jones. Goodbye for now. Mayday, mayday.